So today, we're going to be pushing up the ladder and see how many trophies we can get. My name is Mike, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Alright, we're at 3,500 trophies flat. Let's see how many trophies we can get. Farmer with the striker is dangerous. The Mice Bandit is actually pretty dangerous paired up with the the striker, of course. So hopefully we don't take a beating here like the Naga just did. The Naga did take quite a beating. But, I mean, there's not much I can do at this point. I could enchant the Frost Fox or enchant the Farmer and deal damage to the Mice Bandit, potentially the Archer. This might be the best play. We missed the Archer, but the Mice Bandit is actually almost dead. Even though the Frost Fox is not enchanted, which it should be my priority, but yeah, look at that. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage, unfortunately. Enchant the Striker. Push it towards the Naga. Not sure if we can actually hit the Farmer towards the Naga, but... oh, we actually do. We actually did do that. The Striker and the Farmer are actually almost dead, which is good. But unfortunately, 3 of my heroes are almost dead as well. He is going to take out my... he whiffed the attack. What is he doing, dude? He whiffed the attack. Can we take out his... we cannot take out his Striker. No, we cannot take out his Striker. Healing up the Frost Fox is not going to be the correct play, I'm pretty sure. Let's take out the Farmer. We'll do that. And we do heal up the Frost Fox a smidge. I didn't even plan on doing that. We actually got pretty lucky there, but... yeah, the Frost Fox is going to die. Yeah, we're going to have to somehow win with only support heroes. Which is a problem, but we can still win here. Take out the Mice Bandit, and this should take out the Striker as well. Oh, we missed. The burn wasn't enough. The burn wasn't enough. I need the Shaman to stay alive. I need the Shaman to stay alive right now. This should be good. Only 2 damage. Perfect. He did deal decent amount of damage to the Blacksmith, but we're okay. Even though I want to enchant the Archer so bad. I think it's for the best to enchant the Archer, so we'll do this right here. With a double hit as well. Oh, it hit the Striker, please. Alright, so we missed the Striker. The Archer is going to do that. I'm okay with this. I think we're going to win. Take out the Striker once and for all. Only worry about the Archer. And in a 2v1 situation here, we should be fine. Especially with the Archers doing how much damage? 550, and we can tank 179. So he can only deal like 380 damage to me. More or less. I'm not doing the correct math, but that's averagely how much he can do damage to the Shaman. So the Shaman can tank like 5 hits from her. Nice little double hit right there. A little bit of burn as well. We just need a double hit to take her out, which it should be easy. So, this, like I said, this should be pretty easy. Nice damage onto the Blacksmith, but like I said, a double hit from anyone, and we're going to win right there. And that's all we needed for the win. Got a little bit nervous right there, especially since he took out the Frost Fox and the Naga, only leaving me with support heroes. We still managed to win this victory right there for 37 trophies. Let's freaking go. Let's continue on. Alright guys, second match here, facing Zombie with passive heroes. Or passive damage heroes. Thankfully, no Striker involved. The Striker would be a pretty dangerous hero in this deck, but thankfully he is not using him. So we can, you know, right off the bat, enchant the Frost Fox right here. Dealing damage to the Farmer and the Druid. That's pretty good, but he is probably going to enchant the Frost Fox right now, which is unfortunate, but so far we're doing okay. We could potentially enchant the Frost Fox. Actually, I don't think we have the right angle. Let's do that. Druid almost got taken out. Imagine. That would have been so clutch. But he might take out the... no, the Frost Fox is still alive. Frost Fox is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. Barely, but we're still alive. Take out the Druid. Hopefully this will enchant all 3 of them, including the Farmer. We missed the Farmer. We got the Zombie instead. The Farmer did not get enchanted, but we got 2 heroes enchanted, which is fine. He is going to take out the Frost Fox right now, which is unfortunate, but all we gotta do now is enchant the Naga for sure, and potentially push the Naga towards the Farmer right here, which we do. Plus we did little bit of damage to the zombie, but he is going to poison the shaman right now. A little bit of damage to the Naga, which I'm not too worried about. Double hit that Ice Queen. Or should we focus on this? No, double hit the Ice Queen. This should be a nice little double hit. She'll stay alive though. Nope, we actually pushed it towards the shaman. If the shaman wasn't there, the Ice Queen would have survived. As long as he doesn't enchant the Naga, we should be fine. I do need to enchant the farmer. But he might actually... Okay, never mind. Okay, so the shaman is dead. I wasn't able to enchant the farmer. But that's okay. All we gotta do now is just continuously deal damage to the farmer right there. I thought we missed pushing the farmer towards the Naga. We barely got a scrap in to deal that 600 damage that the Naga does. Alright, so all we need to do now is, like I said, just take out that farmer once and for all. Buff up the Naga. And deal that 964 damage to the zombie right there. Let's go. So, this should be another good victory. Even though he can poison my heroes, that's fine. We should be fine here. I'm not sure if we can push the zombie towards the Naga, but we can definitely try, and yes, we do. So, one hit from the Naga, and the Naga goes next. So this is a victory. Definitely a victory. He is only doing 66 damage to me plus poison, which is definitely not going to be enough. Plus, of course, I keep enchanting my heroes to stay alive even longer, or at least to tank. Definitely helping to get the victory right there. If he had the striker, he would have beat me easily. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We got 35-54, so above 54. Let's continue on. Alright, third match here. We're doing pretty good. Facing Warlord Pirate. Very interesting deck. What kind of combination is this? I don't think I've seen it. It's probably his 4 highest heroes in the game. So if you want to do well in the ladder, you gotta use your 4 highest heroes. If you have multiple of them, then that's when you can start making combos with your decks. This should enchant the Warlord. There it is. Not the greatest of play because I could have enchanted the Frostfox. Oh, the Frostfox is in trouble. No, he's actually going for the Shaman. If the Shaman dies, then we might not be able to enchant everyone, and that might cost me the game. Still alive. But should we go for the enchantment? I think it's for the best. If we can somehow make the Shaman go up to enchant the Jaguar, that would be awesome as well. No, we don't. Decent damage to the Pirate, though. But plus we enchantment, so that's pretty good. But we might lose the Frostfox right now. Frostfox is still alive. That is crazy. Enchant the Naga for sure. Not sure if we can heal up the Frostfox, but we're going to do that. We do heal up the Frostfox 1 hit, but the Mice Bandit can take him out of 1 hit, and it's only because of his ability as well. So he is going to do that, and he might actually take out the Shaman as well. Yep, alright, so we cannot enchant his heroes anymore, which is unfortunate, but let's see what can we do here. Hit the Warlord. He is enchanted, so hit the Warlord right there. Only 1 hit, I was hoping for 2. Hopefully the Mice Bandit is the one that gets the buff here. Thank you. So it's going to be difficult to push any heroes towards the Mice Bandit. His best bet is to probably push the Mice Bandit towards the Blacksmith, but he might not even do so. Yeah, look, he completely whiffed. That's awesome. Let's double hit the Mice Bandit, and hopefully this will hit the Warlord as well. There we go. And okay, look at that. The Pirate is alive, so he's going to heal up. The Jaguar doesn't scare me too much. Since the Blacksmith goes next, the Jaguar's ability will work on the Blacksmith, not the Naga. So I'm not too worried about this right now. He is going to try to push the Naga towards the Jaguar, it seems like. And thankfully he does not do it properly, at least. So we're going to do that. Double hitting the Jaguar is clutch. The Pirate is dead. So the Jaguar's ability will work on the Naga now. This is going to be dangerous. But as long as he only hits me once, I'll be okay. He only hits me once. That's awesome. But we don't have a good angle here to deal damage to his heroes, at least using the Naga. So let's do... This is unfortunate, dude, because he's going to focus on my Naga. We'll just hit the Jaguar, I guess. There really isn't much I can do. We do burn the Mice Bandit a little bit, but he is going to hit the Naga. Why go for the Blacksmith if the Blacksmith did his job, you know? So he's going for the Naga. That's a lot of damage. That's unfortunate, dude. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I don't think we're winning here anymore. We can take out the blacksmith with the jaguar with the blacksmith in one hit. So I'm just going to focus on the mice bandit right now. With a triple hit, that's actually clutch. We can actually double hit the mice bandit and then hit that jaguar once. He might hit the blacksmith here, and he does not. Okay. Mice bandit can double hit me to take me out. The jaguar can also double hit me to take me out. So this is going to be a tough one, but I can technically do that. Double hit the mice man and then push the blacksmith towards the jaguar. Can we do it? Yes, we did. Let's go, dude. What a close freaking match, ladies and gentlemen. Let's freaking go. I didn't expect to win that one at all, but I'm super stoked to say that we did with a clutch victory right there at the end. Let's freaking go. Let's continue on. All right, guys. 3 wins in a row. Awesome. We're facing the Wombo combo, which we haven't faced in forever, especially up here in the ladder. Right off the bat, starting off the Shaman is pretty good. Can we enchant Yeti, Archon, and the Ragnar here? Yes, we do. All right. And the Thunderpaws takes some damage right there. Enchant the Thunderpaws because he's going to rely on using his ability right now. So, or not the Thunderpaws, enchant the Frostfox right now. Enchant the Frostfox right now. Yeah, let's do that. This will heal up the Frostfox as well. There we go. So now he's going to have a tough time taking me out. At least the Frostfox. If he can enchant the Thunderpaws with the Shaman's ability, it'll be perfect. It's not like he can remove or switch out his enchantments, you know? So he's going to use his ability. It'll focus on the blacksmith this time. Those charges are going to be, of course, pretty dangerous. To the heroes are not buffed. We're going to do this. If we can enchant the Naga as well, yes, we did. He should not win. If he does win, it's because it's because I made a terrible mistake. There's no way this person can win right now. And just to make his life a little bit more miserable, I can always just enchant the Shaman, even though it's not necessary. But hit the Archon right here, make the Frostfox hit the Ragnar. There we go. Yeah. Like I said, I don't expect him to win, especially with the heroes having the defensive buff, those charges, and those acts. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, he does get a double kill, but I mean, we did our job. The blacksmith and the shaman did their job. So, do this. We might be able to make the Ragnar hit the Naga. Let's see. Ah, we missed. It's all good. As long as the Frostfox keeps healing up, we're going to be fine. Definitely fine. Decent damage right there, but we're okay. Let's do... I mean, just hit both these guys right here. We might be able to hit the Yeti as well. There. Nice double kill. You get a double kill, I get a double kill too. Let's go. No more axes. He can use the charges, but the charges is only doing 50 damage to me, which is absolutely nothing. So he has to rely on base damage alone. Just base damage. You're better off doing base damage than going for the charges. 642 damage to the Frostfox is not too bad. Look at this. Can we push the Naga towards the Thunderpaws as well? Yes, we do. Not a double hit. The Jetty gets taken out. Only the Thunderpaws is left alive, and he decides to surrender. It makes sense. So props to this person for trying out the Wombo combo despite the nerfs I received. Very happy to get the victory as well. 36-34. Let's continue on. All right, guys. I mean, 134 trophies above from where we started, which is awesome. I could buff up my heroes, but I think it's for the best to enchant his heroes. Hopefully we can enchant the Ice Queen, maybe. No, we got the Sentinel. That's fine. We also did a little bit of damage to the Ice Queen. That's okay. He's going for the Frostfox. Decent damage. Enchant his my Frostfox. This should also hit the Sentinel, hopefully. We double hit the Farmer instead of hitting the Sentinel. The only reason I wanted to hit the Sentinel is to heal up the Frostfox, but hopefully this doesn't... Okay. We're taking a beating. Like a huge beating right now. And we sadly cannot enchant his heroes. Unless we hit the Ice Queen towards the Shaman, but that's going to be a very risky play. I'm just going to heal up and deal damage to the Druid. Potentially the Farmer as well. Let's see. Not the Farmer, but we did deal damage to the Druid. Alright. As long as we, of course, heal up the Frostfox as... Every now and then, we should be fine. Naga is about to die. Naga is dead. Okay. So we can enchant the Ice Queen here. Not sure if we can go for the Druid as well. Or should we go for the... Oh, no, wait. Can we do this? Oh, I don't think we can hit the Farmer at that angle. We're going to do this, and hopefully we can also hit the Druid. No, we don't. We don't. Maybe I should have went after the Farmer, but hopefully the Frostfox does stay alive here. I think the Shaman is going to die here. Yep, the Shaman just died, so I won't be able to heal up anymore. So this is where this could be my first loss. Heal up the Frostfox. And there it is, but the Farmer will take out the Blacksmith, though. Just focus on the Frostfox right there, and I think that's a loss. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, we could heal up, but I don't think we're going to stay alive long enough to be able to, to win. Pretty good damage right there, but all he needs to do now is hit me once, and I think just the abilities alone will take me out. He's going for the Sentinel play. Yeah, that's game. Unfortunately, that's game. So that's going to be our first loss after winning 4 in a row. It was a pretty good run, but sadly we're gonna have to just get a loss right there. But we're still above from where we started, 111. Let's continue on. All right, unfortunate loss right there. So our first loss, facing the same deck. All right, facing the exact same deck. He starts off with the Farmer. He might play around with the Sentinel instead of just going for base damage, but you never know. You never know what this person is going to do. He is going to play around with the Sentinel. And thankfully, nothing too crazy has happened. We're actually going to buff up the Blacksmith. Oh, sorry, not the Blacksmith, the Frostfox. This will probably not going to be able to enchant the Shaman as well, but we're going to do this and hopefully deal damage to the Ice Queen and the Farmer. Okay, pretty decent. This is where he's going to multi-hit the Naga and the Frostfox, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, it's only 600 damage to the Frostfox, plus the freaking, the Farmer's Pumpkin, which, of course, that's unfortunate, but what can you do? Enchant the Naga here. This could potentially also enchant the Shaman, so that way we can survive more damage. Do that. There we go. Plus dealing damage to the Ice Queen and the Farmer. Everyone is enchanted now. If we can, and with the Shaman going next, we can try to enchant the Druid, the Ice Queen, and the Farmer, so that way they can deal less damage, and hopefully we can survive long enough. But we don't have a good angle. We don't have a good angle. We can hit the Sentinel. Not sure if we can hit the Ice Queen. We can hit the Druid as well. Farmer gets hit. That's actually clutch. 3 heroes getting enchanted is clutch. He needs to take out my Wow, he just took out my Frostfox, didn't he? Great. Very well played. I think this is another loss as well, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the Shaman towards the Druid, hit the Farmer and the Ice Queen. Farmer dies, that's pretty good. But I think we're going to lose the Naga here. Actually, no. The Naga will survive. But would somehow need to... Yeah, look at that. I mean, thankfully we survived that turn, but not much I can do. The Druid's ability will focus on the Shaman, so I'm going to just ignore the Druid. Hit the Sentinel and the Ice Queen. Double hitting both of them is actually pretty clutch. He might go for the Naga though, but I don't think it's going to be enough to take me out. Yeah, plus the Sentinel is there being annoying. He does not take out the Naga. Okay. So we could okay, yeah, look at this. We can actually hit the Sentinel, hit the Ice Queen. There we go. Burning both the Sentinel and the Druid is actually clutch. I think he can double hit the Naga easily. Yeah, he can double hit the Naga easily. Plus the Druid will focus on the Shaman. So this is where things are looking bleak. The Druid is doing how much damage? 212. Yeah, we're not going to win. Unfortunately, we're not going to win. Man, we were doing pretty good, but it seems like this type of deck is now just destroying me right now. Okay, so we just did that, and I think he only needs one hit to take me out because the ability will take me out. So he just needs that one hit though. Double hit will guarantee it. Yeah, that should be enough to take me out, right? Yeah, unfortunately. So we lost twice in a row as against the same type of deck. The same heroes and all, we just lost. So now we're going down, but we're still above from where we started. 76 trophies above, which is okay. Let's continue on. Alright, we're just going backwards right now. Hopefully we don't do that in this very match. Facing a very heavy damaging deck. Hopefully this will enchant the Shaman and the Frostfox right there. There we go. Enchanting the Jaguar and the Paladin is huge. Enchanting those heroes right off the bat while enchanting the Shaman and the Frostfox to take or to tank some damage is clutch. Naga taking a beating right there is unfortunate, but we can definitely make the Naga hit both the Paladin and the Jaguar right there. That's going to be huge damage. There we go. Jaguar taking a double hit from the Naga is perfect, dude. He might take out the Naga though. But with this deck, I usually don't rely on the Naga to win. I rely on the Frostfox. Buffing up the Naga might not be the best play. Sure, I guess we can do that. Hit the Paladin as well. Burning the Mice Pen a little bit. Alright, so now with the Shaman going next, this is where we can try to enchant his heroes. And I think we do have an angle to enchant the Blaze right now. And the Mice Bandit. Well, there we go, we got it. Alright, so all 4 heroes are enchanted. Now we can win. Alright, so this is now we can win. We got the setup. We got the full setup. We can heal up the Frostfox right now. This will take out the Paladin, meaning that he cannot heal up anymore. Lots of damage to the Jaguar. Frostfox is back up to full health. This is where we should win. Jaguar's ability will work on the Frostfox, but the Blacksmith is blocking. Going up to the Shaman and the Blacksmith is unnecessary in my opinion because they already did their job, so perfect for me. Not much I can do here. We can try to do that. There you go. We took out the Jaguar. Only the Miceman and the Blaze are left alive. Very low health. This should be an easy victory right now. Like I said, as long as we can keep the Frostfox alive, we should be fine in winning here. So he's going for the nice double hit on the Frostfox. But the defensive buff is going to keep me alive, even though he just did up over 700 damage to the Frostfox. Going to just deal damage to the Blaze right here. Sadly, we did not get the double hit on the Blaze with the Frostfox, but the Blaze is pretty weak right now. He's going for the Shaman, but I don't think he wants to do that. I think he is trying to hit the Frostfox. But with the Blacksmith and the Shaman blocking, he does burn the Frostfox a smidge, but nothing to worry about, you know? Take out the Blaze right now. Not sure if you can hit the Mice Bandit. No, there's no way to hit the Mice Bandit right here. So let's see if the Blacksmith somehow blocks. No, we don't block. So even if he triple hits the Frostfox should survive. He does get a double hit, technically a triple hit, but one of the abilities went towards the Blacksmith instead of the Frostfox. That would have been a devastating amount of damage to the Frostfox if he would have taken all 3 abilities from the Mice Bandit. But thankfully the Frostfox does not, and we managed to win that get that victory right there for the win. So that should be like 22 trophies, 26 trophies, a little bit off right there, but we're still above at 3,600 trophies again. Pretty happy. Let's continue on. All right, we're above 100 trophies. Perfect. Let's see if we can maintain this this trophy lead, or from where we started, and just see if we can do some good stuff. Get very close to 3,800 trophies. Assassin for damage onto the Frostfox. That's unfortunate. Enchant the Naga and the Shaman right here. If we can make the Shaman enchant someone, that would be perfect. And onto the Blaze. And we burnt the Werewolf without activating her ability. Assassin gets the buff again. He might take out my Frostfox here. This person definitely knows how to play against my type of deck, so he just took out the Frostfox, meaning that I won't be able to rely on the Frostfox to win. This could be a loss. Not much I can do here, man. Yeah, there really isn't much I can do here. We're going to hit the Werewolf, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to. So let's do that, and hopefully the Werewolf doesn't do a bunch of damage to me. Warlord gets a buff. He is out of the way. He cannot do much right there. He can, like I said, the Werewolf's ability is activated, meaning that he can use the Werewolf for damage. He thankfully missed pushing the Shaman towards the Assassin, that would have been devastating, dude. But we're going to enchant right here on the Warlord and the Assassin. If he can somehow push the Assassin towards the Naga, that would be huge. Which we actually do. Let's go. Alright, Warlord goes next. Warlord does get the buff, but you know, he is nerfed, and my heroes have the defensive buff, so we can tank a little bit. If we can somehow enchant the werewolf, it'll be perfect. He is going after my shaman. He does not want me to enchant the werewolf using the shaman, so I can see why he's doing it, but we are going to enchant him regardless, and we are going to do damage to the blaze right there, and everyone gets burnt. Even though we lost the Frostfox, I think we're going to win, as long as he doesn't do anything stupid right here towards the Naga, which, if he would have gotten the second hand on the Naga right there, I think we wouldn't have not won there. That is absurd. But, what can you do, right? Assassin going next, I'm not too worried about that. It's just a Warlord being annoying right now. Can we double hit the Warlord somehow? And push it towards the Naga? Yes! We did not take out the Assassin, but that's fine. He needs to focus on taking out my Naga. I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to try to do right now. Nice damage to the Blacksmith back there. Shaman going next. We could now focus on the Werewolf here. Push it towards the Naga. We did take out the Blaze. We burnt the Werewolf. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Assassin gets the buff. Okay. We should win here now. I don't think there's a way for him to win unless he makes an incredible play here. Which he does. Well played. Well played. Alright, so Blacksmith goes next. We can hit the Assassin here. We burnt the Warlord a bit. Shaman almost gets pushed towards the Warlord. Imagine, that would have been an awesome double play, or double kill I should say. But we are going to get this victory. I didn't expect to win here, honestly. I really did not expect to win. But very clutch to say that this very strong deck, we managed to beat it. There it is. He knows that he's not going to win right there. He is just one hit away from death. That's why he surrendered. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Plus 30 trophies. Let's continue on. Alright, guys. Can we still manage to win here? Thunderpaws. Whenever I face Thunderpaws and I have the Blacksmith, enchant everyone as quick as possible with defensive buff. Enchant the Naga here and the Frostfox. Even though we're not going to deal damage to anyone, enchant both of them immediately. Now, he does have the Rocketeer, so the Rockets are not going to do much, you know, to protect from the rockets, but he is going to try to deal damage using those charges, which is not doing much. Can we make the Frostfox deal damage to the Thunderpaws? Double hitting the Thunderpaws. Let's go. Alright, so he basically did his job with the Rocketeer. For this, or, you know, for his turn, I guess. Enchant his Paladin here. Maybe enchant the... Not sure if he can enchant both of them up there. But right here should enchant somebody up there. Alright, so we got 2 heroes enchanted to deal less damage. And I removed his defensive buffs. Okay, I need to heal up the Frostfox somehow. And I don't think we have a way to be able to tank the Rocketeer's damage. We're going to do this, double hit, and hopefully can hit the Thunderpaws. Ah, no. One more hit would have kept him alive. One more hit would have kept him alive. That's unfortunate. We need to now win with the Naga. Okay. It is doable. Very doable. Double hit the Rocketeer here. Hit the Paladin as well. We took out his Paladin, so that's going to be one less hero for him to buff up his Rocketeer. Plus, no more heals. And I'm pretty sure, yep, he is going for the Rocketeer. And that's fine, as long as we can either take him out or take out somebody else, so that way he doesn't buff up the Rocketeer easily, you know? And we're going to have to enchant the Thunderpaws right here. And then, whoa, lots of damage to the Thunderpaws. But he is probably just going to, yep, there it is. He is going to get some Rocketeer's rockets. Thankfully, he did not deal a direct hit to me. Thankfully. we're gonna have to... the Rocketeer is going to stay alive. There's no point in going after him. Take out the Thunderpaws, and they should also hit the Blacksmith. There it is. Perfect. Alright, so even though the Rocketeer is going to hit the Naga will survive. The Naga will survive. That is important. He is going to survive. He might actually buff up the Rocketeer here. He does! That's unfortunate. He does buff up the Rocketeer. So that's unfortunate, but we're gonna have to double hit the Blacksmith, and this should hit the Rocketeer. There it is. Alright. So that's good. He is going to buff up the Rocketeer again, of course. Alright, so okay, so he does that. Okay. So not sure if we can double hit the Rocketeer. Let's see. We do. We actually do. And boy, he might actually take out both of them if he hits the Blacksmith. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I didn't expect the Naga to land there. I was expecting her to go up. So that way they can be separated. And we were actually able to win right there. Because we could have won. I can't believe that happened. Let's continue on. Alright, we should have won the last one for sure. I just got very unlucky in the very last play that the Naga decided to just be near the Shaman for the win, for him. Buff up the Frostfox and the Naga. Naga should hit the... I was hoping to hit the Jawsum. But we did burn the Jawsum. And we actually got all three of my heroes enchanted with the defensive buff. He is going to buff up the Drakeling. No, he's going to buff up the Warlord. No, he's going for the Drakeling. Push it towards the Naga. I'm not sure what he wants to do. He just went for direct damage right there. And he does buff up the Drakeling. So, double hit the Drakeling. And we should be able to hit the Enchantress and the Warlord. There we go. Double hitting both of them too. That is huge. Jawsum gets the buff. That's good for me, actually. He is out of the way. He can try to push any heroes near the Jawsum, but it's going to be pretty difficult for him to do so. He's going to hit the Naga. Naga that will get pulled, or yeah, will that happen? Well played. Enchant the Jawsum. This should get pushed towards the Naga right there for that damage. And dealing a little bit of damage to the Enchantress and the Warlord with the burn right there. Jawsum gets a buff. He is nerfed, but he can still deal a lot of damage to me. He just took out the Naga. And he is going to pull the Blacksmith. The Shaman gets pulled as well, but thankfully it wasn't, to deal damage to the Shaman. The Warlord was the one that dealt damage to him. Enchant the Warlord, hopefully the Drakeling as well. We missed the Warlord, actually. The Drakeling survived with 1 health. If that 1 health is going to cost me the game, I'm going to be extremely upset. Decent damage. But we're fine. We're actually fine. I want to take out the Enchantress, but I don't think there's a way right now. We'll hit the Warlord. Not sure if we can hit the Jawsum, but just to heal up a bit. Are you kidding me? It went around the Jawsum. My Frostfox is dead. Well, probably not. There it is. Alright, we're still alive. Barely. We're still alive. Alright, so we can burn. We can definitely burn the Drakeling to death. Nerf his Warlord here. Not sure if we can push the Jawsum towards the Frostfox, but that would be ideal as well. Let's do that. Ah, we failed. We failed to heal up the Frostfox. Alright. Not the greatest, but hopefully the Enchantress gets the buff. Yes, she does, so he cannot do much against the Frostfox, thankfully. Going after the Shaman, he's not doing damage at all. Other than the Jawsum up there, he didn't do a single damage to me. Which is perfect. Take out the Warlord, so that way he doesn't buff up the hero to deal damage to me. And the Jawsum, having the attack nerf, he's basically doing like 15-14 damage to me, which is absolutely nothing. As long as he doesn't enchant the Jawsum, we should be fine. Let's see. He's going for the, 15 damage. Look at that. That's awesome for me. And we can double hit the enchanters right there. So that way the Jocelyn doesn't get the attack buff. And he's only doing 15 damage to me, so he would need to deal, what, 300 damage or 300 hits to me. Definitely more than that, I'm pretty sure. To the Frostfox, I should say. Yeah, he will need to deal like 700 hits to me, to the Frostfox, which is, unless he burns me, but still, definitely wasn't going to happen, and we're going to get the victory right there. Let's continue on. Alright, so this will probably be my last game. This is another deck, the same deck that we keep facing and we are losing. But we're actually going to enchant the Farmer and the Ice Queen right now. A perfect start for me. Perfect start for me. I think that's the only way we can win if we enchant immediately. Because both of the times that I lost is because I wasn't able to deal direct, immediate damage. Or immediate enchantments, I should say. Double hit the Ice Queen. Not sure if we can hit the Farmer, but definitely double hit the Ice Queen. Ice Queen is already almost dead. I mean, there really isn't much he can do. I just need to give my heroes a defensive buff so that way we can tank long enough and so that way we can win. So, enchant both of these guys. Hit the Sentinel as well. There it is. Alright, so Sentinel gets enchanted. So the Frostfox is now going to be able to, deal good damage plus heal. Or heal. The Naga does deals damage. Enchant the Druid right now, before the Shaman dies. And we healed up for over 1,000 health. This person should not win. Finally, I faced this type of deck, which is, passive deck, and we're going to win. Unless he figures out a way to deal incredible damage to me, I just don't see him doing that, so let's probably double hit the Sentinel right there. He surrendered, he knows it. Double hit the Farmer right there. Okie dokie. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful game right there. I think we only lost twice, and it's the same deck that we just faced right now. I'm going to call it quits, and we're actually above, 184 trophies, which is super, super awesome. But we're going to call it quits right there. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. Very awesome run. We're super close getting to 300 trophies for the season, and very early. It's a Thursday, but still very early in the season, and we're actually this high up. Very happy about that. If you guys have any other recommendations that you want to see, just let me know down in the comments below. That's what I do for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for your continued support. I will see you next one. Take care.